Hi, dear friends, how are you doing? Once again, with another student of ours, Miss Fatima Waheed. She's gonna give her mock test today, and she's also going to appear pretty soon in the examination. We wish you all the very best of luck, rather good luck for your examination. But right now, let's see the how does she speak. Whatever part one, part two, and part three. You know, it's a big challenge. The person who hasn't spoken, hasn't done a bit of practice of speaking, it could be a challenge for that person to speak continuously for 13 to 15 minutes on three steps or parts. So she has been given a bit of practice. Now, once again, but you still, the question remains of that of confidence facing the camera. There is a bit of camera pressure. You're being recorded. Now, this is the pressure which sometimes you are very much capable of speaking, but you start forgetting about things when you're being recorded. Consciously you're being recorded. So this is really important to understand. It's the viewers, for example, you guys will also remember you have to give her a bit of concession when she's being recorded. So gonna see you soon. So, hello, once again. We're going to start from the part one. Before asking the part one questions, I would like to ask some customary questions from you. For example, I will introduce myself being an examiner. My name's N.A. Sakib. I'm your examiner for IELTS speaking module of the test. And moreover, the center number is 1, 2, 3, 4. The candidate number is 5, 6, 7, 8. And may I ask your name, please?
My name is Fatima Waheed.
Ms. Fatima Waheed, where are you from?
I'm from Lahore. It's a big city, as you know.
Oh, that's great. No doubt about that. Do you like living in Lahore?
Yes, I live in my city because it's all amenities and it's famous for its foods, and I like my city food. And it's have a well-developed infrastructure, and that gives popularity among other cities.
Absolutely right. And what about your as far as wanted to ask you about are you a student or doing a job somewhere?
Professionally, I'm a pharmacist, and I am working as a pharmacist in Plus Medicine Pharmacy.
Okay. Okay, you are a pharmacist. Nice to meet you. What kinds of food do you like to eat, Miss Pharmacist?
Preferentially, I like simple and homely food. And I'm not too much foodie. I don't like enough food, but I like simple foods that make my
they're very delicious one, but simple one. And what kind of new food would you like to try, and why?
I think in my coming days, I would like to try some new Thai foods and some Chinese foods in new restaurant that would start in my area.
Absolutely right. I also tasted the Thai cuisine. It was scrumptious. The dishes were outstanding. Really, that's great. No doubt about that. Do you like cooking? Why not?
I like cooking too much. I am a good cook too, and I take it as an artwork. And if cooking is an art, I am artist.
And what was the last meal you cooked?
Recently, a couple of days ago, I lastly make a vegetable for me and my family. It's what I say, it's very delicious and liked by all.
Absolutely right. It was delicious. Do you think that it was delicious, or everybody else also talked about it?
No, it's very
Okay, that's great. Sometimes, the guys like you who are very good at, not very good at cooking, they're starting cooking for the first time. So they make the food and they have themselves to eat it.
No.
So do you prefer home cooked food or food from restaurants, and why?
Well, it depends upon my mood and weather condition and occasion. Mostly I prefer home food, but if some special occasion and then I would like to go some dining out. I would like to go with my friends to dining out, eating out with my special persons. So mostly it depends upon my occasion.
All right, absolutely fine. Would like to ask some more questions about one more topic. It could be about photographs. Yes. What kind of photos do you like taking? Why not?
I'm not photo lover. I'm not a good photographer too. But whenever beautiful scenes attracts me and mesmerize me, so I would like to take photos of that scene to make it memorable for me. and I would like to take photos. As I am student, so I like to take photos of my notes and to memorize it and to save it for me for long time.
Okay, mesmerizes is a good word. Okay, and what do you do with the photos you take?
After taking too much photos, 3 or 4 photos, I save. I will select the best one and save it in my galleries. And if they good, so I make them edit it. I edit it and make them some collage and save in my PC and my laptop.
So you are saving your photographs. Okay, great. And when you visit other places, do you take photos or buy postcards? Why not?
I think buy postcard is bad. It's not trendy nowadays. Everyone have mobile and digital cameras, so taking a photo is some convenient, some easy and convenient for them. And it's because we are living in the technological era. Buying a postcard is old and outdated now.
And do you like people taking photographs of you, considering you a celebrity?
No, it's it's according to my if they are with my permission, taking my pictures with my permission, then it will be acceptable. But otherwise, not. It's a nasty thing and immature
kind of thing. Right, that's great. I have given you the cue card.
Yes,
You have made
yes.
the points. Yeah, please let's get started and start speaking about the topic now. I hope you would make the notes first and then she'll speak on that topic. It's a 1 minute given to everybody by the examiner. This one is very important in terms of making notes and writing the first sentence, getting first sentence ready, because it becomes easy when you are going to start with a prepared sentence. Okay, fine. Let's start, please.
There are many events in your life that makes your life and time memorable. I would like to describe my all-time favorite and memorable time. That was my bridal shower party. It was organized and arranged by my sisters, my family, and my cousins. All were gathered at my home. It was held at a couple of weeks before my marriage, and they all it was a surprise party for me. And they all arranged and decorated the drawing room for me, and the theme of the party was red and white, and red and white, and my mother make a savior for food for us, and my friend bring a customized cake for me. It was very delicious, yummy, and we have lots of fun together. We take pictures and make slow-mos and TikTok videos and lots of gossip together. And they all gather. They bring a beautiful gifts for me. They're pleasant gifts, and some of them are purse and jewelry and vanity bags. All gifts are very special to me. They show their love for me, and these gifts are very close to my heart. And they collectively make my day memorable, and that they remain always in my memories and as good memorials. And I can't forget that time. It was a very special day for me.
Thank you very much indeed. Okay, your part 2 is over, but part 3 is going to start, and it's all about discussion topics and the social benefits of hobbies. First of all, do you think having a hobby is good for people's social life? In what way?
Hobby is, if you taking it positively, if people are nowadays, it's a bad trend in the among our youth, among youngsters, that they take their hobbies in they do too much involved in social media, and spending too much time in social media, just like TikTok, Facebook. And I think it's not a good habit, and it has no good effect on them. At that activity isolate them. I think people should have some productive and some physical activities, and should involve in some physical activities that help them, and have some outdoor activities that make them socialize, and they have opportunity to meet their friends and meet the society, meet their relatives. People should be involved in some open air activities.
And are there any negative effects of a person spending too much time on their hobby? What are they?
There are pros and cons of each and every matter. Say if you take it positively and if you take it negatively, as you know that excess of everything is bad. There should be balance between hobbies and your curricular activities and your academic and professional life. Life should be within balance, within limits, and you don't spend too much in extra time to something. It would be not beneficial for you.
And why do you think people need to have an interest or hobby?
I think our life, I have loads of work pressure, study pressure, competition and demanding life that have people have anxiety and tension. That's why people need some special things for their leisure time to make their time memorable and make their time pleasure. And for amusement, enjoyment, people should have some activities, should have some beneficial and fruitful activities that have them relieve them from tension, from worries, and from depression. So they should have some.
That's right. Well, I would like to talk something about work-life balance now. In your country, how much time do people spend on work and how much time on leisure? Is this a good balance, do you think?
It depends upon our preferences. Some people don't give preferences to their work. They are involved in, they are silly, they are sluggish, lethargic. They don't give enough time to their work, their responsibilities, and they are irresponsible. If some is involved in healthy activities, and people should be responsible about their responsibilities, about their obligations, and then it should be
okay.
There should be balance between work and
there
life.
should be balance necessarily.
Excess of
would you say the amount of free time has changed much in the last 50 years?
Now we are living in technological driven era, and there are lots of amenities in our society. So our time and that affects each and every matters. So there are pros and cons of technology. It make our life easy, convenient, but it also has negative effects. Now we can travel fastly within a minute to far places that save our time, and in coming future and in coming days the life would be more spare time as compared to my
And last but not the least, the last question is, do you think people will have more or less free time in the future, and why?
As I said before, we are living technological driven era, and the technology affects our life too much, and we have too much amenities to save our time, and make our time effortless. So in coming future, where people have enough time to spend for their leisure activities as compared to our previous ones, our past, our ancestors have lots of work to do, and they have more effort they spend more time to their work, and they have no amenities and no facilities to.
Thank you very much indeed. Your time's up actually, and as far as your grammar is concerned, actually there were certain mistakes you have made. The present indefinite tense mistake, actually it's a grammatical catastrophe when you are making the mistakes in present indefinite tense. For example, if affects our life, you've said affect our life. It affects our life, and depends on. You have also made a mistake of the present indefinite. There are many other small mistakes, but overall your presentation was wow. It was very nice actually, and you have acquired almost 7 band scores, and maybe examiner is having a bit of leniency towards you. He can give you more than 7, but this is 7 actually seems to be most appropriate with the kind of presentation you have given right now. And as far as your grammar is concerned, there were little mistakes in grammar. Your vocabulary was fine, fantastic. You have used lots of wonderful words. Actually, even you have used those words which I don't know much personally about. And moreover, as far as your pronunciation is concerned, it was fine, although at certain times I was feeling there are some mistakes you're making, but they were very slight actually, so they're ignorable. And fluency was fine. You were not getting stuck. Sometimes you were trying to find out some words, and sometimes you were trying to find out some grammar or structure, but overall it was brilliant, and you've got 7 band scores for this presentation. I don't know what kind of presentation or performance you will make over there in the examination, but if you happen to make this kind of similar presentation, you will have similar kind of band scores. And wish you all the very best of luck for your future. And it was a nice taking your mock test. Stay blessed.
Thank you.